Do, 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 do. Eh, and we're back. We're back. Now it can be archived properly. Milk Bun, hello. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, guys. I just closed the stream and reopened it so it could be archived correctly on YouTube. I'm just gonna open up my art program and I'm gonna try and finish up some line art before we finish tonight. I hope you had a good stream, Milk Bun. I hope you had a good one. Yes, yes, art. Let's go. I'm just having my chat screen open while I set up. I need to go to YouTube and change the info on there. Make sure it's correct. It's so helpful to multi-stream on the platform so I don't have to upload this stuff later. It's so nice. I just want to make sure it's not labeled as Palia. I can add the tags probably later, right? Ooh, I should change the tags on Twitch too. I always forget about that. Da, 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 da. Oh, how was the stream, everyone, with Milk Bun? Did y'all have fun? I hope y'all had fun. We've been streaming for a long time today. Before I stopped the stream and restarted it, we had reached 8 hours, which is insane. Okay, let's save that. Oh, I didn't put my thumbnail. There we go. I've just been using the same one for Artfight. Bum, bum, oh, I didn't make a playlist. Oh no. I mean, I have some songs, but maybe I can just find some YouTube royalty-free playlist that's like really chill or something. I started to get some royalty-free songs set up, and I didn't finish. Because I'm really picky about music usually. So I will just straight up I was going and just downloading each song that I actually liked. Which I downloaded quite a bit, so maybe I can just use that. Copy link. Let's go. Yeah, let's see if I can't just use the music I have. It'd be a lot of like synth wavy kind of stuff. And it's all royalty free, so I won't get claimed this time. Du, 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 du. Let's see. I want you to open with VLC. Come on. Pretty please. Thank you. Thank you all for being patient. Yeah, I only ever listen to stuff on Spotify now. Like, how do you... Playlist! I can make a playlist. There we go. Playlist, VLC. Yay. Playlist. Do I just copy all and paste? Like that? Yep. That's what we do. Oh, alrighty. Hmm. Add to playlist. There we go. How do I view? How do I view the playlist? Docked playlist? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's add audio input capture playlist. There we go. Wait, no. That's wrong. We want audio capture. Okay, playlist. Playlist. There we go. And we want VLC. And I will make sure there's a filter on this before I start playing so it doesn't break everyone's ears. Now I have that on 25. We want the attack to be fast, but the release to be kind of slowish. And let's put a limiter on this too. Don't want it to get too loud. There we go. That should be okay. I hope this doesn't break your ears. Oh. And they'll... Oh. Okay, how's that? Is that too loud? My cat just busted in my room. Through that, she pushed that door open real fast. Okay, and up goes the art studio. Let's go. Chapstick breaks. Why Clip Studio open? Huh. Oh my god, Clip Studio, why are you taking so long? There we go. Let's open. Art. Oh, hello, the Voidlings. Nice to see you. Your new artist, the Artfight? Good. It's great to see artists coming into Artfight this year. I haven't been in it as many years as a lot of people have, but I still enjoy trying. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I have not even got my first one done yet. Because like always, I bite off more than I could chew. Okay. let's switch over to clip now that I get it open. I'll have to re-add the playlist. Okay, there we go. Playlist there, art there. I'm a little bit too much in the way. So let's go. Hold on. There we go. Make sure I don't touch the top. So much resizing goes into being a tour. I'm always resizing shit. There we go. All right, all set up. Let's get that tablet. What team I am on? I was put into Team Stardust. I was kind of hoping I would get put on Team Seafoam, but I'm happy. You know, I didn't feel like asking to change over. I was like, I'll keep Stardust. And let's. All right, so as you can see, the only thing I have left on this is this one damn wing. It took me forever to do that one. So let's hope it doesn't take me forever to do the other one. And then at least I will be done with the line art. Your own T-Simfo? Is that what your name is, Teal? Or is it just like one of your more favorite colors? Because teal is a very nice color. Okay, let's lower the opacity for that. Okay. First things first, we're gonna have to clean this bitch up. Hi, Bookworm. Hello. Nice to see you, Bookworm. Oh, it does. It does. I forgot to. I forgot to change it on Twitch. Thank you. I even said I was like, oh, I can't forget to change this on Twitch. Let's see. There we go. Now it's the correct one. Okay. Oh my god, stop being weird. I'm trying to like move something and it's like... Hello? Is it because my tablet's right there? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm trying to move stuff. Will it work on the other screen? It does. What the hell? I'm just trying to move my chat overlay. There we go. We'll move it to the middle. There we go. Toggle those borders. There we go. Much better. Now, you're not in the way of my brushes. Oh, but yes, thank you very much, Bookworm, if I didn't say it. By the way, Bookworm, is there like a nickname you prefer, or is it just Bookworm? My Artfight name, I believe, is just Druzy Wizard. Let me check. Just a moment. I always forget to link that when I start the Artfight streams. No, it's just Druzy, okay. There we go. I posted it in the comments for you. I'm hoping after I get this one done. Why is... Oh, it's on Heart Eraser. I was like, wait, why is it doing it? I'm hoping after I get this one done, I won't spend as much time on the next ones. Because I'm wanting to get... I would love to set like a goal of maybe trying to get 10 out this month. at least, you know? Which is honestly a pretty hefty. I sure did have a Homestuck phase. Honestly, I've been considering getting back into it these past few years. It's had a pickup on TikTok. I've seen a lot of people going back to their Homestuck phase, and they're like, you know what? It's cringe. It's cringe o'clock this 2024. And honestly, I've really enjoyed seeing people just embrace it. Now, I was never part of that part of the fandom, if you know what I mean. The one that got kicked out of conventions. Because generally, you know, I've always been the the more respectful type. Also, why would you do some of that stuff? Although, speaking of cringe culture, whatever. Oh my god, something crazy that's been happening these past few years, and I think it's because of COVID. People think it happened because of COVID. Like more normie style people have been getting into like anime and like basically the nerd stuff and going to conventions and like shaming these cosplayers for like for example, there's been some Has-Been Hotel ones. We'll just use that as an example. I haven't even watched Has-Been Hotel yet. I will, but I haven't yet. Just, you know, doing regular fan things of like singing the songs from the anime and doing little skits and important, you know, regular nerd shit. I mean, we're cosplayers, of course we're gonna LARP and pretend to be our characters. Duh. But like high-key shaming them for it. And it's like, where the hell do you think you are? You're at an anime convention. You're not at the mall. Of course we're gonna be acting a fool, you know? But in a good way. In a good way. If you're not lovingly playing the Pocky game with your best friend, what are you even doing, you know? Oh god, those memories. Do people even do the Pocky game anymore? I mean, honestly, I feel like that could have... It's okay if that died. Children do not need to be playing that. I mean, most people usually broke away first, right? Usually. The people that didn't, I feel like they knew each other and it was like planned. Usually. Hopefully. I hope people were kissing people they didn't know. I mean, we were all young and reckless. I'm sure some people did. Homestuck? To play Homestuck with? Or you mean read Homestuck? I mean, the original Homestuck, you just read it. You don't play it. But I guess I did. One reason why I never finished Homestuck was it was my ex and Maya's thing, and when we broke up, well, I didn't have anyone to read it with anymore. Oh, the Pocky game? Oh yeah. You just gotta start being sus with your best friends, I guess. Oh, that was just such a normal thing of going to conventions and be like, hey, might end up kissing 3 of my best friends this evening. I mean, all of us were probably highly closeted back then, but you know. That feather looks a little bit like a leaf, but I'm gonna ignore that. Because I honestly want to be done with this lineart. You know, they make uh text to audio stuff. I had one for a while because I'm ADHD and I have a lot of trouble reading sometimes. Like, I'll read a whole thing and I won't comprehend it. like sometimes I can sit there and read literally 8 hours straight. I will be hyper focused on a book, and then other times I can't read 5 words before I'm just like, what? I don't I know what I read, but also I don't know what I read. I had I can't remember the name of it. I never really got into the program that much because of course I got distracted by other things, but it was in Nova, maybe in Nova. It was a program you download for your computer and you would input like chapters or text or whatever, and it would all translate it to like an AI kind of voice, but not like the TikTok ones. It probably has some of the TikTok ones on there, but you know, it was made before TikTok. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no, I get you. I haven't been able to go to an anime convention in years. The last time I went to one was 2010, I think. 2010? Or was it 2020? No, it wasn't 2010. That was way too long ago. I have the badge somewhere. Where is it? It was the last convention that my home convention held. It was MechaCon in New Orleans. So whatever convention was the last one of MechaCon, that is the last one I went to. It was a few years ago, so it was probably 2020. I'm pretty sure it was 2020. But that was the last one I went to. And I only had one cosplay and it was really simple. I went as Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. And I went with people I kind of knew. Cause I was, at that time I was in a state where like it was briefly after I had broken up, not briefly, but it was after I broke up with my ex, and a lot of my friends were friends with my ex, so they were my con-going people. I want to find more con-going people. Even it's hard though. Like my friends that I have now that I made through D&D, not all of them were anime people. And I only became close with like 2 of them. One was surprisingly my DM, which I pay my DM for on it's Let's Play games, maybe. It's a D&D campaign site where you can like hire DMs to take a spot in their games. But that's how I met my DM, and we ended up being friends. And then one of the other players I ended up being friends with, and to my knowledge, he's not super into like anime and stuff. He's a nerd, don't get me wrong, but we haven't really talked about anime much. I think he's more like a classic nerd, you know? The classic D&D kind of nerd. Fully one day though, I want to go to those huge, big, fun LARPing events. Those look so fun. Like there's a really big one up north that is like a week long, and you stay like they have like whole like historical style tents put up and shit like that. It looks so cool. Do you know how okay, this is gonna be TMI. Adult kind of speak right now, so anyone young, I'm sorry. An event like that, and it's tense, right? There's so many people going to be having sex there. Cause nerds, nerds are horny, right? I mean, go to a convention, you will see, God, nerds are so open about it too. So like, can you imagine just walking down, I guess, whatever is considered a road there, and like a majority of those tents, you gonna hear someone. It's inedible, right? I forgot. These wings are so. No more wing characters. No more wing characters. I did this last year and I told myself I wouldn't do it again, and here I am. I just wanted to draw a cute plus size character. I didn't even realize she had wings until after I had already decided to draw her. But oh yeah, I think the one I'm thinking of is in Michigan? Maybe? It's like way up north, where they rent out fields. I mean, technically the one for these are too, but I don't, you weren't in the chat earlier when I was talking about art, but I have a problem with it's difficult for me to do things simple. And I don't mean that in like a braggy way. I mean it in a way like, I haven't added it to YouTube yet, but on Twitch, if you scroll down, you can actually see my little logo I made last night with just my VTuber name. And it's got like a little ghost and clovers on it. It's not bad. I'm not trying to fish for compliments. But it's not, in my opinion, what a logo should look like. Because if we're going by like artist guidelines, right? A logo should be something easily defined and simple with very few colors. You should be able to know what it is from a distance, and I don't think I did that good of a job with this one. Again, it's not bad, not bad. Maybe I'll learn one day, but simple things aren't my strong point. So this person had like the very generic, just like small angel like wings. But like if I just drew very simple angel like wings in my style, it wouldn't look right, or I don't think it would look right. So I end up drawing like stupid detailed wings. I mean, they end up looking nice, don't get me wrong, but I mean, can you really just have one character? Not all of my characters are on my my Artfight. Only my more active ones, like the ones I actually use. If I included all the OCs I've ever made, it would probably be nearing the 1,000, or not thousands, but 1,000 by now at least. At least half 1,000. But I also really love designing characters. I am a slut for designing characters. I could do it all day. I love it. Concepts. That's the best way. Starting with just one character. So that way you can like get the feel for how you wanna do it. I've been making characters since I was well, since I was young, but the ones I actually remember are like from high school, right? And that high school was quite a while away, a long time ago for me. I'm 31, so high school was many moons ago for me. I don't remember my very early years, so I couldn't really tell you when I started making them. My first memories of making a character would be junior high? Like briefly after entering, so that would be like 7th grade for me, because junior high was 7 and 8. And they were two sisters. I remember that. And that's the only ones I really remember. I didn't have anyone to like really talk to back then about that kind of stuff. So like, for some reason, I didn't think of the concept of making characters just for me until I got into junior high. I was like very obsessed with Inuyasha though. That was my first anime. And I would just bring some of the manga that I got for Inuyasha to elementary school and just read it through recess. And some of these books I probably read so many times. Oh, that's back when manga was like $8. Oh, I missed that. $8 manga. I do like the bigger books that they're making nowadays though. Like at first I was like, I don't like these bigger books. They're messing up my same size of every manga on my shelf. But it's nice having the pictures bigger. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Not counting Pokemon. I had the hugest Pokemon phase. Hugest. Um, I was Black Butler was something I got into really big when I was in high school and with my ex. We cosplayed Sebastian in CL, and now that I'm older, I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum, but I can't watch Black Butler because it icks me out that, you know, CL's a child, and the mangaka is very open about their BL love. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into politics of manga, but yeah, I personally just I can't watch it anymore. Even now that I could separate it from my ex, I would still be like, they could have just made CL older. They could. He could have been 16. There's no reason why he had to be a kid. Honestly, the same. I feel that way a lot about a lot of anime. Since I've gotten older, though, I'm just like, why is everyone so young in all of these anime? And some of the anime that are like, oh, they're really young in, they're not made for kids. Like at all. Like, for example, a lot of the isekai shit that can get like pretty dark, man. And I'm just like, you could have like not made them a child. Although I read some stuff when I was younger that, oh god, I'm just like, that was so bad. That was so problematic. Now that I'm older and I understand things better. Like, when I was in high school, Loveless was huge. Everyone knew about Loveless. Everyone read Loveless. Everyone was really into Loveless. That's another one that I'm like, oh. Why was this a thing? That he is a child. He is straight up. You don't think that kind of stuff is weird when you're a kid, because you know you're that age and you're like, oh, it's fine. But no, it's kind of weird. Not even kind of. It's weird. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. It's not a problem that CL is young. That's not what I'm getting at. He could be young. There could be young characters in anime. But you should definitely not make them have a questionable relationship, even if it's fan servicey, with an older individual that is clearly well into their 20s, you know? Like, Black Butler could be a very... Like, if they just took out the CL and Sebastian thing, and then, what's his... I didn't watch, season 2. The other young kid with the older man. That boy, I think, had a slight reason for being kind of sexual, because wasn't he, like, sexually abused? Or something? Yes. Sebastian. I don't know if you've just watched the anime, but it's a lot more apparent in the manga that there's some very fan servicey stuff. Alois and Claude, yes. Yes. Like Alois was also like what, 12? Although I didn't watch that arc, so I cannot fully comment on how everything was handled. I have just seen clips. That's it. But yeah, like literally the only problem I have with that is just like, hey, maybe don't draw the minors with adult characters. They could have drawn the minor with another minor, not sexually, because that would be fucking weird. But just like, you know, maybe a fan service in the way of like, oh, they blush, they kiss each other a cheek or something like that. Maybe like that. That would be fine. Is Eloise older in this yet? Okay. You wanna know my real question? Did they have thigh-high boots in that era? I'm not judging the man. It's a look, right? But I'm just wondering, it's like, they got boots like that back then? Wait, how is Alois not canon? He's in the anime and in the manga, right? They have like a whole arc with him. Dude, yeah, the boots. I hope they did too. I mean, it looked like pirates had boots like that, right? But they probably had long boots because when they got in the water, they didn't want the water to get in their boots. So they had high boots. Oh, just the anime? Oh. Interesting. For example, this is a really good example of a new anime that I'm like, it could have been so good, and you ruined it. You ruined it by sexualizing children. It's Jobless Reincarnated, I think. Oh yeah, they did make stuff up because I don't think the manga was caught up to the anime, and that's why they had to wait. So they added Alois. Okay, yeah, I vaguely remember that. But Jobless Reincarnate could have had a very cool concept. Don't know if you watched it, but I'll give you a lowdown. Jobless Incarnate. This guy gets reincarnated, in other words, very isekai. But like, they show this guy before he gets reincarnated, right? And the first thing you see of him is him getting kicked out of his house when his rest of his family walked in on him jerking off, and he missed his parents' funeral because he was just jerking it. You know, he just couldn't stop jerking it. And I have recently figured out that it doesn't show, it shows you it's just hentai on in the show, but apparently the original draft, I guess you would call it, had him to a video he secretly videoed of his brother's daughter. Yeah. Of his brother's daughter. And okay, so right away, sus creator, he gets reincarnated in this world, okay? He has a chance to be better. He right? That's the reaction. And like they play it, okay, they make you feel for him in the anime at the beginning because, okay, we don't know this guy. Okay, he skipped his parents' funeral to jacket at house. Maybe he had a bad relationship with his parents. Who knows? Okay, we can't judge entirely based off of just one event. And then he pushes two young schoolgirls out of the way of a moving car. Truck Kung got him and reincarnated into another world. So if you only saw that, you could be like, okay, this guy's kind of scummy, but so far he's still within the redeemable side. Like, he could be redeemed, you know? Because in the anime, they remember, they took out that part of the draft I mentioned. Yeah, truck beep beep. But he gets reincarnated, and it does something not I haven't seen other isekai do yet, with the fact that it starts from when he was birthed, and he like kind of quickly goes through when he's a baby and then when he's a kid, and how he has the same mind, right? But he still has to like learn the skills, right? He has to learn how to talk and all that kind of stuff, but he can still think as, you know, I don't remember how old he was. We'll just say 30-year-old man or whatever. And repeatedly in this series, he molests other girls that are the age of him or younger. And it's inexcusable. Like, first time you could be like, oh, that was an accident, because he mistook a tom girl as a boy, and they were gonna take a bath together, which is a very Japanese thing, and it's old-timey, so they were just, you know, reasonable. But yeah, but the way they show the scene is super sus. And okay, here's my take on it. It could have been a really great anime on, even if you have those kind of thoughts, for example, PEDO thoughts. I don't know if I can say it or on YouTube, or I'll get flagged or something. But if you have those thoughts, right? There are cases of people that legit have those thoughts, and like they are terrorized them, like it's a mental illness for them, like they go to therapy, like they want to fix themselves, like it's a documented thing, right? Yeah, something's fucked up with their brain. That's why they're like that, because you're not supposed to like that kind of stuff. All right, so it could have been something about like, even if you have an addiction to porn, let's just use that, because that's how they present him, as an addiction to porn and anime girls. That you can like just decide to change. That's the thing. You can like decide not to be that way anymore. You can make an effort. You can be like, I might have these thoughts, but that doesn't mean I have to act on them or let them define me. I can be a better person, basically. They could have done that. He could have like just simply not molested other children in the series and been like, oh, I'm going to change and be better. It could have been like a good moral story about how the anime industry treats that kind of shit, but it was stupid. Yeah, exactly. That's why there's that the 2-year rule. And even 2 years is kind of weird, because when you're 18, a 16-year-old seems like a child to you. They don't seem the same mental age. Like I wasn't hanging out with 16-year-olds. Like, there's a visible difference in how we thought and did things. So even the 2-year rule is still kind of like, okay, yeah, acceptable, but like also it's weird if you're 18 and you date a 16-year-old. 1 year is fine. 1 year is fine. Reasonable. I'll even go as far as like if you're 18 and a 25-year-old decides to date you, that's weird. 18, you're still pretty much a child, right? You've only lived 18 years. I'm not saying you can't do adult things. I can't say you can't make your own life decisions, but I'm saying you don't have the same mental development as that 25-year-old person, in my opinion. Like, you could be friends with someone who's 25. That's fine. I think people should be able to be friends with people of all ages. Like, I would love it if teenagers started being friendly with elderly people or stuff like, you know, just like in your community, be friends with people in your community. Because then you can share life experiences and each generation can teach the other generation about their own generation. Like, older people can learn what's going on with the younger people without hearing all this biased information about Gen Z on the news and shit like that. Like, they can actually just form real life connections. But when it comes to physical romantic relationships, you know, is the older they get, the older you get, the more you're just like, yeah, I haven't even lived life yet. Like, I'm 30 and I'm still like, I don't feel 30, man. I feel like I'm in my early 20s. 25 years old should have their brains fully developed. Keyword is should, because some people are mentally slow and don't have fully developed brains until later on. Yes, 100%. Also, if you count neurodivergent people, our brains develop at a later age than quote unquote normal / neurotypical brains. But it's not a bad thing. It's just your frontal lobe develops further down the line. I think for regular neurotypical adults, it's around 30, and for neurodivergent, it could be 35 or after. So 25-year-olds dating far down is, yeah, see, exactly. Even if it's a 20-year-old and a 25-year-old, it's still like, there's such a weird difference when you're in your 20s. Like, young 20s is way different than older 20s. So much different. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. here. I should be going to sleep because I've been so good at keeping a semi-decent schedule, but here I am. I'm just like, I want to finish this art before I go to sleep tonight. Nice to have you here chatting though. Thanks for joining the stream. I also, like, I will put this out, I get kind of in fights with people because I have recently, like 2.5 years ago, I started, working on, like seeking a diagnosis, further diagnosis so I could get some more help. But, I'm autistic, right? So I have that strong justice the kind of thing where I get angry. I don't mean to, but I'm like, I don't understand how you can morally accept something when it's morally wrong. You know, like, so I get super mad and Like I'm passionate about it, I guess. You need to make, oh, it's your birthday soon? Congratulations on a soon birthday. Oh, you are also autistic. Autistic squad, yeah. Dude, figuring out I'm autistic has helped me so much. So much has made sense. Okay, going back to the we both said we had a Pokemon phase, right? When I was a kid, my parents should have known. Why did they not know? Why did they not? Okay, so huge Pokemon fan. As a child, I would get Pokemon cards. I would open them up, look at them, and then sort them by type into a binder in the plastic sleeves and never play the card game. Like I collected them and I just put them in the binder and I just looked at them. That's all I did. I still have that binder to this day. They're in the same binder. They're in the same binder. It's over here. Look, I can look over here and I can look at them. They're right there. I can pull them out. They're in the same sleeves and everything. They're perfectly mint condition. You did that too? Really? That is like the most autistic thing ever. And then when I was in elementary, elementary. When I was in elementary, I also had speech therapy, which is like another classic autistic thing to like have to go to speech therapy or something. And I'm like, I mean, I guess they didn't look for anything further diagnosis because I got diagnosed with ADHD. So they were like, oh yeah, we figured out what was up with you. I'm like, I'm going through a reorganization phase where I'm trying to reorganize the cards and sell copies. See, I don't have a lot of copies, so I don't have to worry about that. I just keep mine in the binder, and I plan on whenever I finally get my own place, and have room to like have my stuff places that aren't just storage. I want to display them somehow, because honestly, that's such an achievement. I bought these cards when I was like 10. These cards are like 20 years old and they look the same as the day I bought them. I should be very proud of that. I want to figure out how to display them. I want to be able to display them. You have an entire suitcase full of cards. See, I was my parents didn't like buying them for me that much, so I just have a binder. I do have one of those really rare, or not, they're not really rare, but it's like the card's like worth I think around $80. It's not the Charizard. I'd be living rich if it was the Charizard, but it is a Charizard card where it's one of those cards that I forget what you call it. It's not the confetti hollow where it's like got the round hollow bits. It's the foil ones that have like the background foils and then over the card. And he's like in the sky. Let me Google real quick. Maybe I can find it real quick. Let's see. It is first gen Charizard. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. Just remember to bind safely. Honestly, though, I'm so thankful that I am I don't feel the need to bind, cause God, I have sensitivity issues, where like I only recently started wearing pants again. I would wear dresses and skirts all the time because I didn't like stuff on my tummy. Like I don't like things pressing against my tummy. I don't like it. But I discovered high-waisted wide leg jeans. So I've been wearing those more recently. Those are comfy, but they still bother me sometimes. But yeah, I don't like anything on my tummy, so I think I would hate to wear a binder constantly. I remember loving taking my binder off after I was cosplaying. Or actually, my binder wasn't too bad, because I'm gifted with the fact that I have a smaller chest. I used to hate that I had a smaller chest, but now I like it. I can get away without even wearing a bra sometimes, which is also amazing because I hate I hate things compressing me. Like, why they gotta be so tight? I don't like it. And it's so hard to find a good fitting bra. Yeah, see, like, it's not even like a claustrophobic thing. It's like I physically feel like it starts to make my stomach hurt. I also live down here in the southern United States in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. That's a famous place. Most people know around where that is. It's fucking hot down here all the time, and I have temperature sensitivity. Dude, sometimes I'll walk outside and it will be so thick. The air will be so thick with humidity, and it's so hot that I feel like I cannot breathe sometimes. And I'm not being dramatic. It feels like I'm breathing in warm soup or something. Okay, I gotta change this. This music's too much for me. See, even right now, I'm just like, this music is, it's not bad, but it's too much. It's too much. We gotta do something else. I don't think I have a lot in my other playlist though. Music tab. Good to know it's bad soup. See, I love soup, but Southern soup, Southern air soup. No, it's so bad. It's the downloads. I didn't get that many of those songs. Maybe I'll just pull up a YouTube playlist. I don't know. Actually, you know, to hell with it. We're going quiet mode right now. Sometimes I freak my friends out because I can sit here in silence for like hours without music or anything on and just draw. Because sometimes when you're doing something that requires focus, it's just like, no sound, please. The sound is too much. I cannot give my full attention to what I need to be paying attention to. Okay. Thank you. Thank you with those wings. Turned out. You could pull Cult of the Lamb OST. Would I get copyrighted for a game OST? Because my last art stream got copyrighted because I kept seeing everyone was listening to Spotify. And I was like, I want to listen to Spotify. So the first time I tried, not only YouTube copyrighted me, but Twitch as well. I do remember Cult of the Lamb having good audio though. Good OST. I have to I have the new updated Cult of the Lamb. I'm probably gonna play that on stream. That'd be a good one to play on stream. That was a fun game. It was too short. I'm glad it got an update so I can like replay it again. Yeah, I don't wanna be copyright. You feel free to turn on your own jams though. Kind of enjoying the quietness. Yeah. No, I remember jamming when I was playing Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb was so good. Do you know if the developers have started any um like plans for a new game? Because that game was so good. I want more. They know how to make a game. And I was talking to a friend where there's like it's so good that I but the chat is invite. Oh, so it's like a live like I'm live on YouTube right now. It's like a live music channel and there's a chat in it right now. What the hell's going on in that chat? I don't like that. That's sticking out too much. We're gonna fix that a bit. Oh, the Cult of the Lamb developers have a new game coming out in August? That's like really soon. Cult of the Lamb didn't come out that long ago. I say when I was first entering the Cult of the Lamb live chat, it's subs only. So I was just watching. Some guy was talking about eyes coming out. Why he doing that? Chill out, man. Talk about eyes coming out. Not everyone is into that kind of horror, you know? That's actually one of my things. I can't I don't want to call it a phobia, but I can't watch anything, any like torture or horror to eyes or fingernails. That's my thing. I just like cringe away. He was saying it in German. Do you know German or were you just like translating it? Me? Yeah, I was talking about like if it involves eyes or like fingernails. I can't watch it. Like I love me a good horror, but or like a good gory manga or something like that, but those two things I'm just like, I can't. Oh yeah, I would be curious too. Sounds like something I would do. I've actually only recently got into like watching live stuff, And it's because I started VTubing, like it's coming up on a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So like I started being like, oh, I should watch some other VTuber streams. So I started watching some streams. It's nice to have like a little chat you can talk to. Oh yeah, I know about Higurashi. There's this guy that I went to school with. He was a huge visual novel and Higurashi fan. Huge. So I know about it. It's the you're talking about the one where she basically shoves bamboo shoots under the nail to rip them off, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I would, what do you call it? When your body involuntarily, winces? Not cringe. I guess it would be a cringe. Yeah, I'd be doing that. Was it flowers? Could be. I could be thinking of another visual novel he told me. It is cringing? Okay. Sometimes words just like get used in a different way that I'm like, was that their original definition? Am I remembering wrong? Because people usually use cringe only to as a reaction to something like that kind of cringe, you know? Wasn't sure if it was the same word or not. Oh my God, that's why. At some point, you just gotta ask yourself why. If we have to give anywhere the award for, I would say I can't watch it or can't look at it, but the most unsettling body horror would have to be Junji Ito. And I'll say this, like I don't here's the thing. He's a fantastic artist. Love his art. His art's amazing. I'm not hugely a fan of his storytelling because something feels lacking in it for me, personally. But I admire his art very much so. His art is amazing, and the still frames that he does for his manga can be very bone chilling. Why? Torture. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I can't talk. I love role playing like an evil character or something. My current D&D character, we keep we keep end up having prisoners in some way or form. Look, we're not going out looking for these prisoners. We just happen to keep getting them because people won't leave us alone, right? Um, so oh, I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. It looks bad. But every single time they get a prisoner and he's just like, hear me out. We could kill him right away. But I do have a few experiments that I wouldn't mind doing. And every single time they're like, We would, but not this one. Or the lab is so far away. Or no, we gotta kill this one. They'll tell everyone. If they get out, it'd be real bad. I'm like, when can I have a test subject? Please give me a test subject. And we have like a morally good, basically doctor character in the group, right? And it's old man. We call him Grandpa Bara. We love Grandpa Bara, man. Grandpa Bara is the shit. But also Grandpa Bara can be such a cock blocker. I'm like, I'm trying to do evil shit. Well, not evil. Not out. Okay. My character's not evil. They're actually true neutral. But I actually wasn't even the one that told them the true neutral. We didn't use the chart for our D&D character because this is a cyberpunk campaign, and my DM runs homebrew stuff. So like he's not specifically anything, but out of curiosity, we were like, hey, what would our characters be in your opinion? And he said, actually, I think NASA would be true neutral. I was like, oh, hey, I managed to finally get a true neutral character. Hell yes. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be more like that. Because I always end up with like chaotic good characters. Because that's probably the closest I am personally to an alignment thing. No one's one of the alignments completely, but if I were to say I was closest to any of them, it would probably be chaotic good. That looks better than it did. I do need to move the whole wing now, though, I think. Maybe. I don't, though. We'll finish up, and then we'll see. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of all that nasty erasing. Okay. I'm gonna say, like, buh, 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 buh. Yeah, because we gotta turn some of these feathers down. Because that's the way they gotta go. Yeah, that looks so much better. Yes. There we go. Um, Not really, because I don't get the tingly thing. And one of my things is I cannot stand whispery. People talking whispery. Like if someone whispers to me in real life, it's fine. But any video that has people whispering in it, icks me out. I have an I don't know what phobia it would be called, but anytime a horror or like spooky video show movie does like the harsh whispery speaking tone, legit sends shivers through my whole body. Like the way the basilisk talks in Harry Potter, fucking hate it. The way Babadook talk, hate it so much. Anything that sounds like that, I even thinking about it, I'm kind of getting a shiver. I don't know why. Like, that's one of the things I cannot stand. Um, I do have because I have a little bit of tinnitus, and I found a video recently. I don't think I would call it ASMR, but I do like it. Let me get it. Because it kind of helps. The way I describe it is when my tinnitus gets kind of bad, is I can't ignore the ringing because I have since I realized I was autistic, I've also realized I've had tinnitus my whole life. But when I'm too aware of the ringing, it kind of drives me insane. So let me get to it. There we go. Um, yeah. I might actually just keep this on now that I turned it on. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Let me get the share link. We're gonna turn that down a little bit though. There we go. That's my shit right there. That's if I listen to anything ASMR, that would probably be it. Our the very original I forgot what kind of audio it's called. It's the audio that moves around in your headphones. The one with the haircut. I like that one. The where he has the shaver and it goes up your head. Oh, that's so good. Or when he puts the favorite bag over your head. Oh, I like that. That's legit the only ASMR stuff I can think I actually like. The people fucking tapping all over the microphone. I'm like, stop it. You're irritating me. Oh, hello, Minty. Hello. Yes, we got done with an 8 hour stream. I was playing Palia for 8 hours, and I decided I was like, I'm going to finish up this art before I go to sleep. I want to finish up the line art. So next time I open it up, I can just quickly color it and be done with it. Yeah, you didn't like that? See, yeah, I was not thinking you would like that. But my brain does like it. It's like a nice scratchy. See, I still have it on right now. I just have it on. You're not supposed to have it on uh a loud volume. You're supposed to have it on like the lowest volume where you can still like clearly hear it, if that makes sense. But I wouldn't really call it ASMR either. I would call it these audios are specifically for people with tinnitus, and it's supposed to help them a little bit. Yes, yes, it is the same piece. Yeah, see, I was telling you on last stream. I am such a slow drawer. I draw so slow. But this is I think I'm almost done, so hopefully I won't have to do it too much longer. See, sometimes the vocals they put in lo-fi annoy me. Or like sometimes the lo-fi I hear is too repetitive and I'm like, I've heard this drum line before. I don't want to hear it no more. Oh yeah, see, my nephew does that. Or I say my nephew. He's more like my little brother than my nephew. Um, he listens to like boyfriend audios and like relationship audios and roleplay audios and stuff like that. I don't know if I would ever listen to them usually. Like, I don't know. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I think I know of pink noise. I think I saw it, like, oh my God. Kira, get off of my keyboard. Come here. Move. Here, I will move my phone. There you go. Sit. Sorry, my cat's all over my keyboard. I love you. Sit. At some point, I erased that, and I don't know when. So it's gone now. I'll have to redraw that little portion. That must have happened when you were stepping on my keyboard, Kira. Yeah. My tinnitus for me is like super duper high pitched. I think it's a higher frequency than regular tinnitus, like what most people experience, I think, which is around maybe 5,000 to 6,000 hertz. I think. Oh wait, maybe it's 4,000. It could be 4,000. I think I have sensitive ears though, which makes sense because since I have got my diagnosis and stuff, I've been trying to do things to take care of myself better, and I have gotten like headphones that I just got some expensive headphones. They're Boss headphones, and BOSE, and they have like a noise canceling thing on them. It's amazing. Holy shit. I can go to the grocery store and I don't get like overwhelmed or anything. I can like go out and eat by myself and just chill and not have to worry about like suddenly getting really really upset because I can hear everyone around me. and anxious and shit like that. Like I'm frequently one of the my mom laughs 'cause we'll frequent I told her one time, I was like, I know you're gonna laugh at this, but sometimes when I go outside during the day, and it's usually it's the time where most people would be at like work or something or at school, and there's like a ton of people out. I always frown and I'm like, why y'all outside? It's my turn to be outside. Go home. I'm like, it's my time. Go home. I want to go places, but also I don't want a lot of people to be there. That sounds like it would be worse to have them opposite. Train noises. That's crazy. Boom, boom. Uh, yeah, my mind gets too busy in solid quietness. I have an AC unit in my room, so thankfully I have. Sorry. I have background noise like constantly, but our power went out the other day because uh the weather knocked our power out for a little bit, and the silence was so loud. Jesus, y'all are showing me up so bad. What is d- gu- guys? Listen to me. Listen to me right now. Look, look. I haven't even posted one. This is my first one. I haven't even finished yet. Oh, I'm so jealous of y'all. Getting so much work out. 13, 26. Crazy. And animation too. Like, the hell you people made out of? It's okay. It's okay. I know everyone works at different paces, so it's fine. It's fine. No one has to work at the same pace. But I'm still jealous. I'm still jealous. Jeez, that's some work ethic, man. I wish I could do that. I have to like work myself up to shit. And even then it's hard. Okay, so uh hmm. I think that looks fine. Hmm. I mean, I don't either. I don't work. I'm on disability because I am too mentally unwell to work. I say that, I mean, like, I want to work. Like, I would love to have something to do, but I can't work like regular jobs, you know? That's why I want to go to school to try and get my art degree, so maybe I can just like be my own boss, do my own work. Don't worry, I'm making an animation right now, but I'm making a custom mouse pad image, so Artfight's got away. Hell yeah, are you making a mouse pad? That's all what I always assume when someone says they're making a mouse pad. Oh, good night, Voidling. I almost missed that you were saying you were sleepy. You will go to sleep. Good night. I will be going to sleep very soon. Oh, a draw. Okay, that's a lot more wholesome. Dude, I had to throw my booby mouse pad away. It finally wore out. I had Hestia from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I love Hestia. It wasn't like a lewd one. It was just a cute one of her. I like the booby mouse pads because I need a lot of wrist support. But her boobies started leaking weird gel on my desk, so I had to throw it away. It lasted a few years though, so it got its use. Okay, almost done. I need to put like a like the there we go, the little claw thing she has on her wing. Of your kitty mouse pad? Do you post whips to like any of your social media? Cause I could check it out on one of your social medias. Okay, now to go back with my insane detail shit. Yeah, post your username and whatever media it's from, like if it's Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and I could give a look through there. Yeah, a tad smaller. There we go. Pixelart.com. I don't know if I've ever been on there. Let me go. There we go. I will put that in thing. Oh, not there. There, that's where I wanted to go. So I can look it up when I'm off stream. There we go. Good to go. And don't worry about it. I mean, I have a very small social media following for my art. So despite how long I've been doing art, I'm just not consistent enough to rake in the followers, you know? Uh I don't even think I'm hit 50 on most of my things. I think they're still around the 20s or 30s. The most I ever had was maybe 2 or 300, and that was like years ago. And that was on Fur Affinity when I was like kind of forcing myself to do furry art for like the money. And I wasn't really into into doing furry art, so that didn't last long. And I had to move accounts anyway, so when I moved accounts, like I lost most of those followers. Okay, I will. Add photos to end. I gotta say, I do. It's only recently that I've started doing these texture lines with my line art, and I love how it looks. I hate that it takes extra time to do. I mean, I feel like if I ever do actually uh get my ass into shape and do a comic, it's going to look so good in a comic form. But uh still takes a look. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I pasted it in my Discord to look at later, but I will do that now actually. Okay. Slash draws slash photos. Okay, is it the one with the red line art? Oh yeah, you have your kitties on it. Oh, that looks like it's turning out so cute. I like how all of them are like visually look very different. I don't. Okay, the cat all the way. The cat on the bottom, left. Their eyes are so big. I love it. They look like they were ready to pounce on something. I like your paw prints too. Like the shape of the pads are really nice. Yeah, yeah. It looks cute. I like it. I can really tell you're gonna get that muzzle style down really well. I could never get the hang of it, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I mean, you already got it, but I meant like you're gonna get real good at it. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. I eventually want to get like cute photos of my cats printed out. I'm probably gonna pay someone who knows a lot about Photoshop or something so I can give them pictures I've taken and be like, "Hey, can you make these look kind of professional so I can hang them on my wall, please?" I'm not good at Photoshop. And despite being an artist, doing photos and editing art in programs, they're so different. They're so different. No, where are you going? My cat left the room. I guess she was like, damn, you talking too much. I can't fucking sleep in here. Oh, pink beans and black beans. I have a torty cat and a black cat myself. The torty has like a pink paw with black pattern on it. I guess kind of like in a polka dotted kind of way. Like some of her beans are black, some of them are pink. But not like pink pink. Like a dirty pink. Your cat's lore. I frequently forget that you could just call your own backstory and your other people's backstories their lore. I love that though. No, I don't love that though. There we go. That looked bad. I'm the same though. I'm a total cat parent. I love them so much. They really are like my emotional support plants. Like I don't think I would be mentally competent if I did not have them. They help me way more than they know. It's also really funny because I'm pretty certain one of my cats is also very autistic. Like you could be petting her and she will get so overstimulated, she'll start knocking things down. But she's not mad. She's just like generally so excited and likes the pet so much that she cannot control herself. It's really cute. Sadly, I missed the Warrior Cat thing. My parents didn't really buy books for me as a kid. I I only realize now as an adult that's really weird. I got a lot of hand-me-down stuff though, so maybe we just didn't have the money. The only book I remember having is Corduroy. Why are you sitting there? Where my tablet is? I told you, stop sitting there. Kira, move. Don't you swish your tail at me. I done told you. You in the way. She's so mad right now. She's like, I want to sit there. You're not allowed. You princess. Her tail's not getting in there. She's got a strong tail. I have never, ever seen a cat with a tail as strong as hers. She'll whop you with it. Oh my god, there's that many books in the Warrior series? Dang. This is not on the... Yeah, just making sure. My ex was a Warriors person though, so I vaguely knew about it. I know that apparently the books were super fucking like they were dark, man. Like what is it? Watership of the Damn Dark? That the fucking rabbit movie? Why was that for kids? That was like the scariest shit ever. Probably the only animated movie that ever actually really scared me. Oh. Do you like do you have like an interest in languages or something? Is there a reason why you would want to get them in multiple languages? Or just like for collector's sake? You know Russian, but the others are just for collection. Okay. Correction, you are Russian. Are you like, um, ancestors are from Russia, or are you like, for example, your grandparents moved to the US and you're a US citizen, but like you also have major ties to Russian heritage kind of thing? If you don't mind me asking. Not that it matters. I mean, if you're Russian, you're Russian. It's your culture. I would love to learn about my own roots and get better acquainted from them. I think I have, I'm pretty positive I have like a strong Irish heritage. My parents are Russian, but I was born in New Zealand along with my sister. Okay, okay. So you're like a first generation immigrant then. I heard New Zealand's nice though. I'm not talking shit about your homeland or anything. I've heard that things are kind of rough in Russia right now, especially for like LGBT people. You're a Russian Kiwi. That's cute. I'm glad you know your heritage language. It's hard to know any part of your heritage when you're an American. Like for example, like I live in one of the every part of the US has their own culture, right? Americans get slack for not having culture, but we have culture. It's just not the culture they're used to. Like we have a very food heavy culture, not in the way of like we eat food, but in the way that for example, you would say thank you to people by giving them food a lot of time. Like if someone helped you move, there would be no agreement. You would just, buy them pizza. You would make sure they're at home. Like the whole hospitality thing, that's a big part of our culture. But for me specifically, I live in southern United States, uh, by New Orleans. So I have a Cajun French is what my heritage would be considered. Bluegrass, a grass. Uh, it's a little weird being white when you grew up in like a heavily black influenced culture. Uh, I've been told that people around where we live have a quote unquote black scent. And I'm just like, that's just kind of how we talk down here, man. I don't know what to tell you. All I know about my heritage, except for the Russian part, is that my great 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 grandparents was hella tall. Hella tall. Are you tall? Did you get any tall genes, or did they miss you? But yeah, even though I grew up in one of the more obviously cultured place, like you could see it more. Um, I still don't have a lot. Like we were taught French in school throughout the entire school, right? We were never told why we were taught French. We didn't really learn a lot about our own culture. I don't know any French. Our classes were so terrible. I had okay, I went to a really bad school system. Um, like bad school system. But yeah. Yeah. Just a bit. You just got a little bit of the tallness. Dude, I think there's a conspiracy on people's height. Hear me out. Here, it's my hear me out talk. So my whole life I've grown up thinking I was 5'11". All right? And this isn't me like bragging or like saying I'm taller than I actually am my whole life. It's that I've went to multiple doctors and in the US school measures you when you're in um like once a year in the school system, I think, so they can have like updated medical, like very basic medical stuff just to put in your file for like the nurse if you ever go there. No one ever goes there because our nurses are really just for show. But so many every time get measured. Oh, you're 5'11", you're 5'11", you're 5'11". I'm like more so 5'10". I'm like 5'10", which is wild to me because my dad is supposed to be 6'1", right? But I don't look that much shorter to him. Like I look like I'm only like maybe an inch or two shorter than him, right? And then my mom has always thought she's 5'7". She's 5'4". And then a whole bunch of other people I've talked to, they're like, yeah, I've always thought I was like this tall. And then it turns out I'm an inch or two shorter than I actually was. I'm like, is there a conspiracy? Are all the doctors telling us we're taller than we actually are? Stairs in centimeters. I think 5'11" would be around 180 centimeters. So I'm probably about 100, 175, maybe around there. The only reason why I know centimeters is because I have to have the centimeters when I order clothes sometimes. Okay, that one needs some stuff. And that one needs some stuff. 5'11" is short? I mean, in America, typically 5'11" or 6 foot is considered above average, like on the tall side. How the fuck, how tall are y'all in New Zealand? Maybe I said it wrong. How, now I have to, now I have to, now I have to check. Did I say it right? 5 in centimeters. Yeah, 5'11" is 180.34 centimeters. Now, okay. What is average height in New Zealand? Just tell me the height of New Zealand. Come on. Average human height by country, I guess. This is how you distract me. You just give me make me curious about something. I'll look it up. You don't even have to ask. New Zealand, the average height for males is 5'9" and a half. So 177 centimeters. and girls are typically 5 foot 4.5, 164. You did give me you gave me a set quiz. Your maybe your perception is just off because you're taller. Are you taller than 180 centimeters? So you're probably like uh um definitely. So would like we'll just throw out a number 190. That's like what, 6 foot one, around that. 200 centimeters. Okay, this has to be broken up, so that looks weird. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it, man. Do what you gotta do. See you later, Minty. Cherry. Yes, I draw on my, or it's let's see, I don't know the exact model, but it's a Wacom tablet, but it's like the cheapest one they offer. I think it's the $100 one. It's got a colored underside, and it's small. It's about, if you put your hand out straight. Okay, let's see. The active area is probably about 5 or 6 tall, and then probably 8 wide. It's not a screened tablet. I just plug it into my computer and use it that way. Yep, you definitely do not need the most expensive stuff. That is not the same color. Is it that color? Is that the color it was? Probably. Ah, no, don't do that. There we go. Okay, I need to... Uh, okay, so... Still need to go back and thicken up these lines that touch. This is Clip Studio Paint. I've used it for years and years and years, and I will probably never use anything else. Car cat, no whining. Don't whine. Being whiny, baby. Car cat. Okay, so I want to get rid of some of this line. Probably should use a harder brush. There we go. Ow! Car cat. Sorry, my cat's jumping all over the place. Oh my, ah! Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Car cat. Go! Sorry, my cats, I swear. It costs money. I mean, nothing costs money if you're smart enough, if you get what I mean. Pirate. Pirate it. But no, you can, they have one-time licenses for Clip Studio. I just upgraded mine because I bought mine years ago on sale for like 20 bucks. And I upgraded it to the second version, but they still have they have the third version out that I'll probably buy next month or something like that. Yeah, I have a very food motivated cat, so I feel like I understand. No. Oh, I'm on PC. Yeah, yeah, I'm on my computer right now. It does have a tablet person, but a tablet version, but Clip Studio Paint was originally for the computer. It does have a really good community base that shares um like brushes and pens and stuff like that. Am I done with the line art? Technically, I could sit here and play around with it more. Do I want to? Not at all. So I think I'll probably call it. Call it? Yeah. I'm calling it. Save button. Line art finished. No, it's not. Damn it. I forgot they had a halo. Fuck. I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. God dang it. Okay, okay, okay. It's fine. Just gotta do a halo. No biggie. It's just a halo. There we go. Uh, uh, that would be such a cheap move for me. Be like, hey, didn't want to draw it, so. Hmm. That's that's not right. Come on. Circles are so hard. Hmm. Uh, I'm too tired. I'll figure it out in the morning. I'm mostly done. Whatever. I'm too tired. I can't. Circles are hard to perspective. Where is my mouse? There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I'll just have to figure it out in the morning. Damn halos, you know? No, thank you for joining. It was so nice to have so many people join me today. Uh, I got so many new people to talk to. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Keep an eye open on my Twitter and stuff like that. Hopefully I can figure out what schedule I want to start with so I can hopefully stick to that. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I probably won't stream this long every single time because I think I've been streaming for like 10-ish, 11-ish hours straight. Way too long, honestly. I should have took more of a break. But thank you. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Keep an eye open for updates and streams. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Get some good sleep.